All right, thanks so much, Cam. Well, there are some people who live to serve, and our guest today, Sam Cook, is one of them.
Yes, he grew up on a dairy farm in Wisconsin, served in the Navy, works for the Madison Fire Department, and now started a nonprofit called CC Cattle Company. That's quite a resume you have, Sam.
Yeah, I've been around a little bit. I've seen the world a little bit, so yeah.
Well, it's good to have you.
Well, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So you bought a farm in Rio to
Yes.
help local food pantries,
Yeah.
and then you started CC Cattle Company.
Yeah, so CC Cattle Company stands for Cook's Charitable Cattle Company. And the idea kind of came to me during the pandemic when we started seeing these really long lines at food banks. And as a member of Firefighters Local 311 Charities at the time, we started organizing food drives and bringing truckloads of food to these pantries. And they kept running low on meat. Well, we couldn't put boxes out for meat donations for 30 days. You know, it's always non-perishable items and stuff. So the wheels started turning, and I started to think, well, could we do a farm that ran off of donations and then just donated all the meat to food banks in need? And here we are 3 years later, and this year we provided 7,000 meals to people in need.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
yeah.
I remember when you bought the farm, so Sam and I have been friends for a long time,
Yeah.
but you sent me a message that I bought this farm, this is what I'm doing. I was like, whoa, that's
Yeah.
a big undertaking.
It caught a few people by surprise.
Yeah.
My dad still thinks I'm a little crazy. But it's going really well. And you know, it was funny yesterday I was watching this show, and you had a story on about food insecurity in Wisconsin. And it's really a big deal. I mean, there's 600,000 people in the state that are struggling with hunger and food insecurity, and 200,000 of them are kids. And that's sad. And that's something that in a state where we have so much agriculture, we should be able to do something about that. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And you've made some big donations and done a lot of good for the community.
So far, you know, we started out, our first donation was about 1,600 servings of beef, and then this last year we did 7,000, and we're hoping to keep growing. So I think that kind of growth after 1 year shows that people really need it, that there's a demand for it in the food pantries and the food banks throughout Madison, and they're taking everything too. So if you've got an extra deer this hunting season or something, I'll advocate for the food banks. They need it. So
Well, you know at this point. You also have a therapy program for veterans and first responders.
So we have an equine therapy program out there that's getting ramped up, and that's really starting to take off. We've got 6 horses and 1 therapist out there right now that are seeing patients. And we're really excited to get going. It's going to ramp up here a little bit more in the next couple weeks, and that's really been great. Seeing people come out there for that and grow with it, and just be around the horses. And they're very calming, and they're fun to be around. And I enjoy having them out there.
I bet you do.
Yeah. What's next for CC Cattle Company? You're already
What
doing
is it
so
next?
much.
You know, the funny thing is we actually started looking at. We've got 5 apple trees on the property, and we started planting some peach trees. So we're not just going to be doing beef anymore. It's going to be some produce too, some fresh fruits and stuff like that, because you know we believe in a balanced diet and everything like that. So
that's amazing.
So yeah, hopefully we can grow and get that part of it ramped up and provide some more food to Second Harvest Food Bank. So.
And really quickly, you have an event coming up or a fundraiser in
Yeah,
September?
so our big September fundraiser is called Country in a Campfire.
Yeah.
We get this local country musician to come out, and he plays music all night, and we jam out, and then we have a little campfire afterwards. We'll feed you, maybe pour you a cocktail or 2. Come
Maybe
out.
just one.
Yeah, maybe just one. But come on out, have some fun. We'll check the website out, cccattleco.org, and there'll be a bunch of information on there. So.
Okay, and we'll have that on our website as well, of course. Well, thank you so much for being
thanks
here.
for having
It's
me.
good
I
to
love
have
it.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you do. You're awesome.
Thank you.